Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca and I am gonna get ready, play with new makeup. Some of my Sephora order came. I did a little shopping at Ulta, so let's get started. Just want to say welcome if you're new. I hope you hit that subscribe button and stick around, watch the whole video, you know. So I picked up, I have two eyeshadow palettes and they're both kind of compact. It's sort of cute. I picked up the Natasha Denona Retro Mini. I felt at $25. This was a fun price point to give this a shot. I think I've only bought one Natasha Denona palette. I have several, but they were either gifts or one was in my Beautylish lucky bag. So this looks great. I know people rave about this, so I thought I'm gonna give it a try. Okay, so then we've got this Kiko Milano. Kiko, my new favorite, right? If you didn't see my review of the crayons, which I actually don't have on my table, fabulous. Okay, so I got this from Ulta. It's their new green line, conscious in terms of ingredients and packaging, sustainable, etc. This is a, made in Italy. It is very, very highly rated on Ulta. It is 9 shadows and very much a kind of color story of the same. Whereas like this, you get kind of, you know, I mean, yeah. So, but anyway, I just thought I would use those together. Plus, I do have a Kiko lipstick, but I have other lipsticks too, so I'm not sure. Let's begin with face. I'm actually gonna use my ColourPop foundation because I know this works for my skin, and I'm gonna test a new primer, and that, the Milk Grip Primer. Oh, I can't remember who was talking about it, but I realized that the ingredients in here are not that suspect for sensitive skin in terms of my triggers. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I think it either has fragrance or like one ingredient that I need to kind of be careful of, but I wanted to give it a shot. So, oh, I know what it was. One of you responded that that jelly primer that we love so much back in the day from Sephora, and it was like a moisturizer primer, the J1 Jelly Balm. What was that called? And it's no longer available. So there was this to be considered as a possible duplicate replacement. So I'm gonna put this on one side of my face so I can see if it does give more grip to the foundation. I love the idea of a grippy foundation. I want hydration, but I want, like, you know, where it just kind of sits on top of the skin. I know we want skin finish and I know we want things that kind of melt into the skin, but I also kind of want stuff that's just like, you know, doing its job. So it is kind of grippy. The Cover FX made a grippy primer, and I think I liked that. I did buy the mini because 1, I'm cheap. 2, I have so much product. This way, I feel like I don't waste. There are things I buy the full size of, but you know, I'll just go in with foundation. Light 45W. I'm going to use a brush. And I'm gonna use a stipple brush. It happens to be Wayne Goss. Don't let that intimidate you. Meaning you don't have to spend a ton of money on a Wayne Goss stipple brush. Sigma makes a good one. Wet n Wild makes a good one. I just like putting on. I like brushes lately for a lot of things that I used to do beauty sponges with. I still use beauty sponges, but golly, there's something lately about a brush. It's like ooh, okay. Okay, grippy side looks good. I do have the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better foundation, and I will do a video on that soon. So click that subscribe button and that notification bell for when it happens. Yeah, I'm so excited to try that. So many of my YouTuber community love it. So yeah. Now, wow, you guys, I feel like I can see a difference with the grip side and the non-grip side. I think I like the primer side, even though this is considered a hydrating foundation, and I like it a lot, but I feel like there's less texture here and it blended faster than over here. And let's see. So both sides good. Both sides good. We'll see what happens hours from now. I'll keep you guys posted. So then I do, I'm kind of laughing because I have two powders in very different price ranges. So before we do that though, let's put on some concealer. And what's funny about the concealer is I'm sort of already against it before I even, where did I put it? Before I even apply it because of, I know it's here. This True Match Concealer by L'Oreal, it is supposed to be, they call it Corrector Creme. No, what do they call it? Eye cream in a concealer because it has 0.5% pure hyaluronic acid. Awesome. But it has denatured alcohol as well in like the top half of the ingredients. And I just feel like denatured alcohol around the eye area is very drying. Denatured alcohol should be used sparingly and not like, you know, as if a treatment, because it does. It really can trigger the skin. I'm not worried about like, ooh, my rosacea triggered under my eyes. I'm more worried about just like, you know, I am dry and crepey as a 48-year-old, so why would I do that? There's other brands that do hydrating, whether it's Jouer, whether it's Dalton Beauty, that do hydrating under eye concealer without alcohol. I'll keep my alcohol in my cocktails, please. Thank you. Ooh, should I make a shirt? I like my alcohol in my cocktails, not my makeup. Oh my God. Hi, unsubscribe. I think it applies well. It's okay. I'm not against it just yet. I'll see what happens. I'll give it a chance. You get 0.4 ounces. Look at me, I'm just like. Now let's go to fancy powder and drugstore powder. I don't know if I've used this on my channel yet, but the Game Set Matte I did buy over the summer and I think I've hardly used, so it'll be kind of like, oh look, it's new to you. I mean, it is still kind of new. This you can get online from Target. The brand is Makeup Obsession. There are some hit and miss products in this line. All right, so we're gonna put this on my forehead. This is the shade, it runs in colors, like it says something like, and they put this UPC code right over the top. So I'm gonna find out for you, but this is the lightest shade. And it's baked. So I'm gonna use it on my T-zone. I'm using the BK102 brush. And we're just gonna see, you know. Now, the next item was a splurge, a treat to myself from, did I buy it from Beautylish? Or did I buy it from like Derm Store? I think I bought it on Beautylish. This is the Kogan Dough. This is a limited edition, but it's still available, I think. Mel Thompson loves this stuff. She's the one that always tempts me with really expensive powder. I don't know what is with that girl and why I'm always, when I watch her videos, I'm just like drawn to when she uses like a really bougie powder. I just go, okay, I'll try it. This is the Mani Fasci Sheer Moist Powder. And I think it's talc free. I think it's sort of all the things we love, you know? And it is gorgeous. Velvet puff in the most softest, like kitty underbelly-ness you could ever imagine. It has the sieve. This is translucent. There's only one shade as far as I know. I am going to press it into the skin and we're just gonna see. I do have the Kogendo pressed powder, that swirl one. Again, Mel. So we're just gonna see. We're just gonna see how we like this. It's $60-some. You know, remember, sometimes I buy the high-end stuff to see if I can dupe it. Gotta do my homework, people. All right, going to go in with my very affordable Sephora Wild Wishes blush. This is, let me go in with, this is on their holiday, and I really do love this shade, mid shade. Look how cute that is. I'm like pink. I'm all aglow pink. Do I have any other face product? No, I've got, oh, wait a minute. I am not liking this at all. What's happening? Do you see that? It like, it's not going, I love this blush and I'm guessing maybe the combination how I put my powder. Okay, I am not liking this blush over this powder at all. This is really awful. That is, I don't know why it's doing that. I have my hourglass on my table, so I'm gonna just gonna go in with some hourglass. And some of you said you splurged and treated yourself. I get it. Wow. Ooh, that's helping. That's helping. That was certainly weird. Okay then. Okay, I'll stay at a distance and no one will know. This is what happens when you just like try all these new products, right? All right, so let's give a little swatch. Not crazy pigmented, but nice. That was the first row. Again, not crazy pigmented. All right. The bottom row is very, very good. And, you know, we got to see if maybe with a brush, we'll see how that goes. I'll do BK Beauty, and I'm just going to go in this shade right here. I'm not wearing any primer. It's going on nicely. I'm gonna go in with a shorter brush. This is the Alter Ego. What number is this? 7. I'm gonna go in this shade right here. It's pretty subtle. It's nice. Like that shade, these shades are very, you know, they build. They don't go on like hardcore, but they're not chalky. There's nothing wrong with them. They just really take a little while to build up. They seem very smooth. All right. All right. Well, we're going to put this Natasha Denona shade, which is, how does that go? Second, is that the one called Industrial? I think so. Kind of give a cooler, that's nice. I really like that shade. I just want to cool down this very rust peach, berry, everything kind of pink and orange going on my face right now. So that's nice. You guys want me to swatch this? Okay. All right, guys, hang on. That's really nice. Of course, right? The glittery shade actually isn't so bad. I was expecting it to be a little more chunky. And this final shade at the end, oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, okay, that's good. I got a mini of this Hourglass Arch Brow Hero Sculpting Pencil. Wow. Oh, it is so tiny. Oh my God. Okay, I got Soft Brunette because that was the shade I think available for me in this size that would closest work for me. So Stephanie Marie swears by this, and well, I want to see. Now the shade actually looks pretty good. It's not terribly dark, so I think I can pull this off. Soft brunette for being blonde, right? Sometimes the brunette shades can have a good taupe. So I see why she likes it, because it does have, you get a lot of control because it's not too soft. It's not like really hard like that one ColourPop one I got. Ooh, that's kind of nice. I get it. I like, ooh. I feel like it's gripping the hairs in a good way. I picked up the Huda Beauty. This is the Demi Matte Liquid Lip. I bought this back in April in the shade, I think it's called Game Changer, and it was one of the very first lipsticks during the pandemic I bought, and I was wearing it under a mask and it didn't smear, but it stayed kind of satin. It wasn't matte, and I just really enjoyed that formula, and I literally forgot about it. And then I decided to pick one up at the sale again, and this one is called Feminist, and it's like a nude. I mean, you guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but I am on a nude taupe. Like, this is, for me, the fall is all about the nude, I guess. But I just thought that looked like such a good shade of what I've been really loving lately. And then the Kiko shade, I think this is 02, and this is in their more conscientious line. Ooh, this is pretty. Ooh, it's kind of the same family as the Huda Beauty in terms of this, like, it almost looks more mauve. Mented is carried at Target, and I picked up online. I got the Pretty in Pink shade, and this is kind of like a little bit fancy for drugstore, but definitely affordable for high end. Whoa, I was clearly on some kind of, this is the Mented one, and I feel like I just bought a collection of similar lipsticks. So that's nice. Okay. What do I want to do? I think I want to try the Mented. What do you think? Yeah. I'm using my Jouer Tawny Rose lip liner because it's here on my desk, and holy crap, I didn't realize I was in such a monochromatic theme. All right, Mented. Cannot wait to try you. Oh, oh my God. That feels amazing. Sorry, I'm like talking with my, oh. Okay. You know when you put on a lipstick, it's creamy, it's velvet, it feels like butter, but it's not like gushing and getting super dewy everywhere. It's just like, wow. Yeah, this feels like that. Pat McGrath doesn't go on this smooth. This feels amazing. I followed Wayne Goss's advice and I picked up the Pixie by Petra Large Lash Mascara. And this is, you know, like $16 from Pixie. He says it's phenomenal. And one of you said so too. So I'm gonna do one eye at least. I mean, maybe both, but you know, I'm always about the, I want to try this side and I want to try that side. Maybe the other side I'll do Pat McGrath. It's definitely thinner in terms of it's not depositing a ton of product all at once, and that's okay. So now we have the Dark Star Pat McGrath. Ooh, which I love, but do we need it? So I have to say these two are very similar. Huh. Actually, it's more like this. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys, let's do, I could really make everything go sideways with this, but I do have the Milk Hydra Grip, oopsie, I have the Hydra Grip Set and Refresh Spray. Again, same concept. I'm like, well, I think the ingredients in here are gonna be okay, but I'm gonna give it a shot, you know. And so you have to shake it. It's a biphase product. It's alcohol free, so yay. So I'm gonna see how all this compares, reacts. Okay, let me take a look and see. Ooh, maybe I'll add some more mascara layers. Just a second. I am gonna give you guys a check-in. It may be very late tonight. I'll give you one more chance to see everything in front of the camera, but I think I like it. So far, so good. Yeah, so I'll give you all my final thoughts then, and till then, so you can see, I'm going to take you through. No, this is not the original lipstick. I love that mented lipstick. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. It wore well. It did not smear under my mask. This is the Huda Beauty. I thought maybe you guys wanted to see the shade and what it looked like. It's the shade Feminist, and I like it. The side with the Milk Blur Primer is smoother. I don't know if you can pick that up on camera. I don't know if you were in person at like a conversation, you know, like arm's length from me in a regular setting, if you would see the difference. Because normally I don't look at people's face and go, that side of her foundation, ooh, is it a little more texture? How's that? You know, like I'm not scrutinizing other people's face like that as much as I am scrutinizing my own. So I will say there is a nice uniformity about this side of my face versus this up close. And yet this one is still fine, but there's just something about it's kind of smoother and softer. The eyeshadow and mascara have both worn well. The mascara, the Pixie, is great. The Pat McGrath, it does have a lengthening quality to it that I didn't really notice at first, but now I'm like, whoa, my lashes are longer on this side. And the Hourglass eyebrow is, I really do like it. I get why this is good. I feel like my eyebrows get kind of greasy as the day goes along. And I notice that even if I put on like brow, any kind of brow brush and gel, everything still kind of fades or smears, whereas I really feel like this Hourglass pencil stays put. So, yeah. Darn it! Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was fun, and I hope this gave you an idea of the wear and performance of any of these products in case you've had your eye on them. And if you've never had any interest in them whatsoever, then maybe it was just fun to watch. I hope you subscribe to my channel and give me a comment down below. Please thumbs up this video if you would. Be so kind, and wear a mask, social distance, be safe, look after each other. I'll see you next time. Bye.